These traditional Easter cookies are simple to make and taste absolutely delicious. So gather all your ingredients together. We're going to be using golden caster sugar, or you can just use plain caster sugar. Add your butter. It should be at room temperature. Now I've tried to show you how to make these cookies without a stand mixer. I started off using a whisk to cream the butter and the sugar together, and then I switched to a spatula. If you have a stand mixer or a hand mixer, you can use that instead to cream your butter and sugar mixture. Next, separate your egg and the egg yolk. You're going to be adding the egg yolks into your mixture. Keep the egg whites for later. So add in your egg yolks and whisk, either using your hand whisk or spatula, or a hand mixer or stand mixer if that's what you are using. Once it's nicely combined, add some cinnamon to the mixture and mix that in. You need some dried fruit. Here I'm using cranberries because I love cranberries and I have some at home. You can also use dry fruits such as sultanas or raisins in your recipe. Add the milk and mix together until it's nicely combined. Once this is well combined, you're going to then add the rest of the flour into the mixture. Can I take a moment to ask that if you haven't subscribed, if you can please hit the subscribe button. I post weekly video tutorials that will help you learn how to make and decorate amazing cakes. So here I'm mixing it up and you start to see it's going to form a dough. Your dough should be soft, but it shouldn't be sticky. If you find that your dough is sticky, you can add a little bit more flour, a tablespoon at a time until it's less sticky and it's nicely formed together. So this is what your finished cookie dough should look like. It should be soft and not too doughy, not too firm, but it shouldn't be sticky. So just like that, this is how your cookie dough should look. Next, take your baking pan and lightly grease it with some butter so that when you bake, your cookies do not stick to your pan. You're also going to need a non-stick mat to roll out the cookie dough, and I'm also using a silicone roller because this is easy to use and your dough will not stick to the rolling pin. So roll it out evenly about an inch thick, and then you're going to use your cutters to cut your shape. So it's Easter, so I'm using Easter shaped cookies. So you can pretty much use any type of cookie cutter that you have available. So I'm using a spatula just to trim around the edges to make nice neat shapes. And once your shape is formed, use the spatula to gently lift it off and put it onto the baking tray. Take the rest of the cookie dough and repeat the whole process, rolling it and then cutting your shape until all the cookie doughs has been used and cut up into your shape. So here is all the cookies, and then you use the egg white which you have saved as an egg whitewash. So use a brush to just brush the surface of all the cookies with the egg whites and sprinkle some of the golden caster sugar on the cookies for some extra nice crunch, and then your cookies will be ready to pop into the oven. Ooh, just look at how pretty these cookies look in the oven. You're going to love them. And here are the finished cookies. So put them on a wire rack to cool down. And once it's cooled down, you can tuck in and enjoy. Happy baking and happy Easter to you all.